They never planned on meeting David. He wasn't family, wasn't a friend, but a stranger from beyond the grave. His presence was confirmed one night by the Ouija board. The planchette spelled out two chilling letters: TB, tuberculosis, and with that, the family met their resident spirit. The house was built in the 1940s, standing quietly in Struthers, Ohio, a town without a cemetery. No one ever imagined their home might be a resting place for the dead. Rumors of bodies buried beneath the cherry tree next door kept them away from that corner. But even within their own walls, things were not right. David made himself known in other ways too. The first sign came when the little sister awoke, screaming. She swore she had seen a head inside her dollhouse, whispering in the night. A vivid dream, perhaps, but David's presence would be felt by everyone. The mother saw it often, a dark shadow lingering at the foot of her bed. Sometimes, it would sit down, the bed, sinking under an invisible weight. She never spoke of fear, but she knew. She knew it was David. One night, the father, ever the skeptic, slept on the couch. David didn't like to be disturbed. Without warning, a baseball glove flew across the room and hit him square in the face. The house fell silent as his family, bleary-eyed and confused, realized no one else was awake. The basement, everyone avoided it. Something about it didn't feel right. It wasn't the dark corners or the cold air. It was David's presence lurking. Sometimes you'd hear footsteps, other times a voice. Always a voice. Once, David took on another form. As the father worked in the basement, he spoke to what he thought was his wife. She stood silently behind him, but when she walked into the laundry room without a word, he thought nothing of it. 20 minutes later, his real wife came downstairs. She had just come home. It was the boy's turn. Late one night, he lay in bed, half asleep. The sound of rustling came from the floor near his bed, followed by the tearing of a paper bag. A shadow sat by the torn bag, and a child's voice whispered, "Do you want to play?" Years later, he thought he had outgrown such things. But while jumping on a trampoline one summer night, a voice called out again, "Tony, do you want to come play?" He turned, and there, beneath the cherry tree, stood a figure bathed in halogen light. 3 seconds later, it was gone. David never left. He was a constant presence, a shadow, voice, a fleeting figure in the corner of their vision. Even years later, his voice would echo in their memories. Some believe, some don't, but those who lived it, they knew. David was always watching,